Hi everybody, welcome back. I'm the Strategy Professor. Today we're doing another episode in League of Legends. Alright, Skull Temple, we should beat him. We really need to do this fight. We can't just sit around and chill because we are in a bad place here. Negative 10 leadership's kind of getting rough and the public order's not looking good, so... yeah, and we're starting to lose our money. We gotta go. Alright, let's do it.
Queek fight it all.
And this place has a pasture. So, we really need some pastures. I did look up the storm vermin yesterday. Someone pointed out, or someone cited some old data. Let's see. Where the halberds had a much slower rate of fire. If you go to old world, I mean, I think I've still got it pulled up here. You guys can't see this, but did I get rid of it? Let me see. I think it's old world wiki. Yeah, just type in old world wiki, I think. It wasn't a www. Dang it, I found it last night. Let me see. It's really hard to find on Google in terms of a search, but I did find it the other night. Oh, here it is. Yeah, it's HTTPS, so secure server, and then oldworldwiki.com as the normal thing. And this will tell you, actually, you know what, I'll just pull it up real quick. Let me see. Let me just change the camera around because I do want to show you this because it's a pretty cool thing. So the screen's gonna go black for a second. Well, here we go. I didn't even need to change the camera, I guess. You just won't see me on the camera. That'll be fine. Let me see. Okay, now it's black again. I'm just gonna put myself back up here. Okay, but I'll show you this real quick, and then we'll switch back over, and then it'll unblack in a second. But yeah, this is a really cool site. Now, they haven't updated it for the Tomb Kings, but I think everything else is pretty much up to date. But if we look at the Skaven, it tells you all the stats, which are really cool, and it tells you the attack speed. This is something they don't tell you in the games. This is how fast your units attack. And so halberds used to have like a 5.6 attack speed, much lower attack. But this site will tell you their different attack speeds. So as you can see, the halberds are 4.6 now, so it is normalized. It's the same thing as the swords. However, one thing on here, if you click on them, that I was wrong about, is that their range is just 1. Weapon length 1. Okay, so that thing that I talked about earlier does not apply to the Skaven halberds. Every other major halberd in the game has that. So if you look at like Dark Elves, Blackguard of Nagaron, click on them, scroll down, you'll see their range is 2, which means that 2 rows of them get to attack. But it's not true for the Skaven, probably because they're a lot cheaper, and that might be overpowered, but I don't know. You can see all the things. So I like this because it tells you there's splash on things that do splash damage. You can figure out what the radius is on that. You can figure out the attack interval. You can figure out the weapon length, whether it's 2. Now, one thing that is interesting here is... and I might try this out. The Hellpit Abomination, as you see, has an attack speed of 3.2, which is really fast compared to normal infantry, like 4.6 here. And it does quite a bit of splash damage. So if you look at it, has a range of 3, which means it hits 3 rows deep. And it can splash to up to 6 targets at a time. So it seems pretty legit. So those might be a little bit better than they appear to be on paper because of the range and because of the really fast attack interval, which... once again, those are stats that you can't see in the game. Okay, so we're going to get back to the game now. I just wanted to just go over that real quick for you. Just to set the record straight that I was half right about halberds and that they did change the attack interval back, but they only attack 1 row instead of 2 rows. So check out that site. It's really cool. Tells you a lot of the... like I said, I think it's up to date till right before the Tomb Kings. So it looks like they haven't updated it for that yet. Why can't they just put this stuff in the game? At least in the wiki. Okay, if they don't want it to clutter up the screen, why can't they just tell you in, like, the help menu or something? No clue.
Storm vermin.
So that is kind of frustrating. But,
Now, ready now.
anyways, okay.
Counselor's command. What cannon lighting?
But that makes me want to get a health pit. I mean, I was already going to get one, but that explains why the stats are so low, at least in part, I think. And that's because it has that really fast attack speed and the interval between attacks. Okay, I guess we could use the rats on like a different gate or something. But it's not up here on this one. I don't think we're going to need to do anything that fancy to beat this, but I want to be careful not to underestimate too much. And I might give the multiplayer a try. It does take a lot of extra time. If we can get, you know, 200 views at least to start on the multiplayer games, then I'll continue them. If we're only getting like 50 views or something, I may not have time to do it. And I do want to get some more views on the channel. It has been dipping down a little bit. Well, not dipping down, but remaining consistent for a while. Which is okay. Consistency's not bad, but...
Now, ready now. Storm vermin.
Okay, so they did keep some people over here. Let's see how fast this thing destroys these walls here. It's actually taking that down pretty quickly. Maybe I should be focusing out the towers instead of the people on the walls. Actually, we don't even need to climb the walls. Let's just... If we can kill the towers, we don't even need to do that. I can just go in there. Let's have these guys fire up here. Actually, no. That's right. Right here. Should just take a couple of volleys, I think. Maybe just tear this front door here. That'll be fine.
Now, ready now. Attack! Charge! Quick! Very good, master. Your weeping blades.
Now, this guy might actually do the damage up top. I'm not sure.
Yes.
Oh. That's kind of rough. Okay, it is doing damage to them. They're doing damage to me with that Flock of Doom, though, which is pretty brutal. Are we taking this out yet? Getting close. Oh, no. We do not want Temple Guard on that. Nope.
Now, tail's yours. Master, scurry. March, scurry, yes. Now, move. We charge. Find heat.
Guys, get in here. No, do not let them clog this up. Get in there. Wait, where did these guys go? sap around. Where did the ratman go? Why? No, you guys, what is the pathing here? Through the gate that is open. Like, what? We need to kill that Amber Wizard. That thing is hurting.
Storm burning. Our tail's yours. Back under ground.
How is the plate priest? Okay, these birds are on him. Everything's just like would not run through. Like I needed to. It wasn't my finest micro battle of all time here. This is my first game of the day.
Now, ready now.
Let's make sure we get the ward and everything else is fine. Where is he? Can we kill him?
Gas!
He's not even a ward. He's like a little garrison dude. Anyways, whatever. That's fine. I mean, I was a little lazy on that one because I know there's virtually no way they're going to win that. That wizard is actually... I mean, he probably didn't get a lot of kills, but it felt like he was definitely hurting some units with the Flock of Doom.
Victorious, thanks to me.
Yeah, it says he only killed 21, but he definitely weakened a lot of people. Did get some food off of it, so that's good.
Take still, make Queek rich.
If I'm only gonna get it at level 1, how much food do I have? Can I get this at level 3? Put us pretty far in the red to do that.
Send minions.
We just
find
sack and take
treasure
it level.
warp
Did we have enough movement? We probably did. It's gonna sack and then take it.
For Clan Moors.
We didn't. We can siege again next turn, which should be frustrating, but okay, yeah, we have enough for it. It's always sack and occupy is the combo. 37. Okay, so we decided on engineering skill. Because those seem to be really overperforming.
My win. Nothing to do with you.
Yeah. Ballistics instructor.
Warlord Queek.
Once again, you know, the reason that you sack and occupy is if you just loot and occupy like that, you're going to get it at tier 1 anyways. And the only thing that you could possibly get is a tier 1 building. So no matter what the tier 1 building is that you get, it's not going to be worth 8,000 gold. That's just all there is to it. So the loot and occupy would make sense if you upgrade it to tier 3. Then the loot and occupy might make sense because you could get some tier 3 buildings, right? You could get, you know, depending on the settlement, some settlements have 10, you know, slots too. So you could get anywhere between, I don't know, let's see, 3, like maybe 3 and 4 buildings potentially. And if some of those are tier 3, that could definitely be more than, you know, 9 or 10,000. So if you, that's why they make that offer. If you have the food to occupy it at level 3, sometimes the loot and occupy can make sense. If you just have a bunch of excess food and you really want that territory to make it into like a military compound, or they have a really like good unique building chain that you want to get to tier 3 or to tier 5 as fast as possible, that could be good. But most of the time, if you're just taking it at tier 1 and it's offering you like several thousand gold to sack and then you can occupy on the next turn, then that's, you should do it. Or even occupy on the same turn. Definitely food. Holy crap, food. You hit 4, 5, 6 food per turn. That is amazing. Now we do need more growth. I would love to put the growth in there, but really more than anything, I just need the food. Okay, we can go grab Serpent Coast, and then there's going to be a rebellion.
So now, war.
That should knock him out of the game. Okay, so we need to just put down some bells here, and that should be good to go. I mean, there's an argument for saying, like, you don't even need to take some of these things, right? Like, they do generate some money, but I mean, you need as much money as you can get. It's just, it creates that food dilemma.
All tales are mine.
Yeah, it's just a slaughter.
Chieftains to me. Victory! Now it's swallow defeated.
We want 315 gold, or do we want food? 15's not that much. I think the food is probably a bit... It's not going to make a huge difference in the food outcome, but we are losing quite a lot of food every turn. I mean, we are losing gold, too. We're losing a lot of stuff.
Mighty warlord am I.
I feel like I really want this territory now. Really want this food. My buddy here has it though.
Attend your king.
Where else is food? Can I see on the map? I wish it would tell me where the food stuff is, especially for Skaven. I guess I'd have to scout out. It's like I know there's food here. I feel like there has to be at least some over here somewhere. Not in here, but like... I know there's one, like... I'm pretty sure there's one, like, here, but that's pretty far away. Now, each town does give you 5 more top-end food, so you can, like, store up a lot of food. But...
Most masterful of masters.
Pack leader, okay, cunning, draft master, okay. Yeah, we need to get down to quartermaster. How is this going? About to be expensive. Okay, so we want to switch back over to building cost. Get that going. This is all good. Here, it's safe to go ahead and upgrade. Why is this so lax? Oh, because we don't have enough corruption there, so... Eventually, public order will be a thing there. Although we can go ahead and get wood, in case we ever get a trading partner. And then once public order becomes a thing, we can deal with that. Timber, wasn't there? Okay, this. Did I get the spices? Yes. Okay. So we have, if we can get a trading partner, we have a lot of stuff we can trade now. Quite a bit. I would love to trade. Yeah, we have the dino eggs. Gold is pretty nice. Definitely can't afford a 3rd army right now. We're about to be able to get some cool units here. Some more cool units. So Doom Wheel's kind of eh. But we'll try the Abomination again. I only used it a couple of times. It is expensive. That's the thing. If I just ran with like all clan rats with Queek, I could, which is what I did in my first army or my first campaign for a long time until I had like 4 armies and like most of the map. I would just run clan rats with pretty much everybody and just win that way. But I needed to cover more territory, as I've mentioned before, because I was just getting backdoored constantly. This one, there's not as much of a threat of a backdoor, at least not yet, unless chaos starts running out from random places. Okay, there's nobody I can trade with. Who am I at war with? Last Defenders. Okay, they're done. We could try to fight these guys in this desert, but I really want to take this. Oh, that has a pasture too. Clan Carrick 8 Peaks. Okay, I want to go up there and smash them. Now we're going to have to kill the Greenskins on the way, though. Are the Greenskins at war with Kimry, or Himry, or whatever?
Ready.
They are. Okay, so if I go to war with the Greenskins, Himry might actually like me. Because they don't necessarily have an aversion to me. They don't like my treaties with the Dune Kings. Or Dune Kingdoms, but... I mean, I could break that treaty right now. That could provoke them to attack me, though, so... Now, I'm trying to figure out, is it worth if I try to just populate one place for the food? Can I control the public order? They have a lot of anti-corruption stuff in their province, I think. So that would give me really nice public order. I think I want to try. Maybe that's what I need to do here. Just go see if I can take that for the food.
Even great clans answer to me.
Now, people might get pissed about that. Not people watching, hopefully, but, like, the other Dune people. That's actually a pretty good mission for me right now. I don't want to, like, go to war with the Greenskins until I can fight them on 2 fronts, here and here, because they could come at me from anywhere. But yeah, because remember the Skaven get, like, +8 public order if something's clean. So if it's untainted, they get a huge public order modifier. So if I just level this up to tier 3 and just put in, like, a public order thing, that might be fine. I could also hire another assassin or just stick an assassin over there. So I still do have the ability to hire another one. I just don't want to pay for him right now. But I could just, like, upgrade the public order where it gives 3 extra public order and just stick him over there. I would pay 315 a turn if it meant that I get, like, 6 food a turn. Because that right now is the most valuable commodity. Okay. So yeah, I'll try out the multiplayer. My thing with the multiplayer, I did a couple of episodes, or I did like one episode probably like a couple weeks ago. I just haven't released it yet. So I don't want to release it unless I'm sure I can consistently release episodes of that. Like balance is an issue. In the past, they may have cleaned some of that up. We'll see. And then also just like the queue times, it takes a while. Like when I was trying to get a game, it was taking a really long time, and it would say game found. Then there was some kind of error, and I couldn't find, like, I couldn't do another game. I would have to, like, reset the queue, and I was waiting for, like, 10 or 15 minutes. You know, if I'm going to do the multiplayer battles, I need to be able to, like, you know, crank out an episode in, like, 30 minutes or something, because I really don't have time for much else every day. But like I said, if we can get 200 views or something on these, then that's about what one of these episodes gets in the short term. In the long term, it's much more, because it's a campaign, and eventually, you know, more and more people pile into it to watch it over time. But it needs to be at least like I said, if it's like 50 views or something, then I can't justify time-wise doing it. But if we can get up to like I said, at least like a couple hundred, then that might be worth my time. God, that food is so brutal. How much is this giving? 2? I mean, I might as well just go for the food here. I'm already going for food here. I can't give up multiple hundred gold per turn though, but if it's a place that's like really cheap that's just not earning that much, then I can turn, you know, just turn it into the food stuff. This should be an auto resolve, I think.
Soon. Fight me, fight Queek. I challenge, kill, kill. Yes, yes. Queek always wins.
And kill somebody every turn if we want to keep up with the food. Oh, that's a troll. We'll get that to start it next turn, though. I'm not sure. I might actually just loot and occupy this one. That's only like 2,000 gold difference, and I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough movement to sack and occupy, because it looks like I had just enough to get over here. So I'm not going to risk it. And if it's going to take your army an extra turn to have to sit there and take it next turn, then an army costs us 5,000 gold, so that's basically costing me 5,000 gold to just sit there. So if you have to wait an extra turn, sometimes it's not worth it, unless it's like, you know, over 5,000 gold. Okay, got those last defenders. Engineering skill.
Untrusted worm, poison after.
Breath. We don't have Wither yet, which is interesting, but it's a lot of gold.
Should kill when get chance.
Assassin Trophy, Counter Striker, Slippery, Precise might be something I'm interested in. Extra weapon strength. Those goals complete. So it's basically 100 gold for 2 food. So I need to think of it. If it's like going to be like 300 gold for 2 food, maybe that's worth right now, because the food is just so hard to come by. And I do have quite a bit of gold now. But like 30% of this, that's a lot of, that's like 500 something gold. I can't afford that for 2 food. Oh, speaking of which, I need to go ahead and upgrade these. Boy. Just that one, I guess. if I upgrade this? Is that remotely worth it? You get Untainted +1. Which could be nice public order-wise, but... probably not worth. Oh, I do need to upgrade this, though, so I can get this to tier... on the main place, yeah. Okay, so we've got that. We need to upgrade this to get to Oppressive Plans. That's also where we're going to hire... yeah, if we hire another lord or a hero there. Okay. Excuse me. Alright, that'll be good. While we have the discount, we might as well, right? Okay, and then we'll switch back over to... efficient planning. Antigua. Alright. Alright, what did we win? Okay, we got one of these, which is like an 800 gold value or something. Okay. That should be fine. Serpent oh no, we got one of these. It's not as good. Okay, well, it's like the cheapest building you can possibly get. We're gonna get rid of that and get a growth building in here. So we want to tech up to get to the putrid bog upgrades as fast as we can. Okay, so that's all good. We could hire one more unit, but...
Our first not welcome.
okay. Alright. I think that's all we wanted. I think just upgrading at tier 2 is about as high as I want to go, unless I have a special reason to go further. Like I really need a garrison or something there, like the garrison with walls or something there. Someone did point out that you get a little bit more money here. You get 100 gold instead of 50, and like a couple other, you know, like marginal benefits for getting occupied Lamia. For the most part, though, I think keeping this stuff at tier 2 is fine. It's possible I would want to upgrade this to upgrade, what do I get? Clan Rats of Spears. We get those upgraded to Monks and Storm Vermin, which are pretty good. And you get the upgraded, projectiles or whatever. So this is a place that could potentially get backdoored by Misty Mountain and these people, but I think I'm going to be the one doing the first striking here, probably to make the move on the greenskins. Would be nice to go up there and scout. Anyways, let's go ahead. Alright, Sadie. Okay.
A stiff tail.
Oh, punishment has to be the next one. Yeah. Gonna be tough. Can I dash further? A little bit.
Let's move.
Golden Tower, yes. not quite as impactful as it is on the normal campaign trail. What? I'm getting food, 4 food generated, and it's still negative. Jeez. Wait, how is that possible? That can't be right. Commandments, I'm only getting 2. Okay, so I get 2 off of this one. I get 2 off of this one. And I get 2 off of this one. What am I missing? Is that thing just miscalculating? Maybe because those 2 just came online, then it's not, like, up to date. I better only get negative... I better be at 36 next turn. Because this is 2 right here. Because that's an estimation. 2 and I think it checks at the beginning of the turn, maybe? I don't know. 2 right here, 2 right here. Or did that just do what happened on this turn? Is 12. Yeah, I better go down to negative 8 next turn.
This is dark omen.
I do have herbs on this one, so we want to level that one up eventually, but right now I'll just go for the Rattling Warrens. Okay, so yeah, I'd better drop a little bit more there. Down to negative 8. I'll just give me the public order for that. Now, how much of this character's military presence is 14? So, yeah, if I'm not here, there's definitely going to be a rebellion. So I might as well just go ahead and like raid my own territory here, beat the rebellion, get the food.
Mighty warrior champion.
What? 54%. How much do you need? You need 50% to adopt this. How much do I have? 54%. I even backed up from 51% to make sure that I have 54%. How is it not letting me raid this? That's a really, really big deal, because now I'm going to have to sit here and waste another 5,000 gold so that I can raid this, so I can just leave this territory.
Need more trophies, yes.
So effing stupid. That makes me so mad. It did this to me in the Tomb Kings campaign as well. Like, I don't understand what the point of saying it's clearly over this line.
What? To the nest, Barrow.
I can't sit here and wait on that with the... I'm gonna have to raid that region, and then I'm gonna have to come over here and raid this. Like, anywhere that I just, like, that has the provincial instability, I'm gonna have to go kill them to, like, stabilize. This, I'm gonna have to probably just get rid of this and add in a public order building. Then I'm probably just going to have to add some public order buildings here too once they get to level 2, but we don't have enough growth yet for that. Man, that is frustrating. Well, that just cost me 5,000 gold because Creative Assembly decided to troll. That's cool. Pretty sweet. What I have to do is raid my own territory there, because once you raid and a rebellion shows up, then it ends the provincial instability once you kill the rebellion, and it actually gives you a bonus of +8 for killing the rebellion, and it gives you 3 food, and it gives you the food from killing those people. So it costs you all of the gold in the region, but that doesn't matter. Now you might say, well, why did I move it all instead of just raid? Well, it's because the rebellion always shows up in the capital. So I was trying to get as close to the capital as I could. So I could go down there, kill the rebellion, and then dash and get out. But now I'm gonna be 1 turn slower, which is like, who cares? It's 1 turn, but that army's worth 5,000 gold, and that's my primetime army. So I don't want to have it in the middle of nowhere on the map. Yeah, you really... Okay, so it's down to 4, which is good, instead of 8. Or 12, or whatever the hell it was before.
The doom is coming. Run, fools!
I'm gonna have to go all the way out here.
Watch your back, tail.
Alright, is that cool? It says I have 95% left. Is it cool to raid now? Okay. Good stuff.
Raid, hunt, find.
Wait, what? Hold on, what?
Wear no furs.
Oh, they changed it. It used to be -30, like with the dwarves, it gives -30 if you raid your own territory. They changed that with the Skaven. To only be -3. So they won't let the Skaven raid their own territory, is what they're telling me.
Won't once realm wakens.
Well, I would have kept this taxed if that was going to be the case. Is that even worth then? Well, if I roll out of this territory...
Mine.
I could leave the assassin here, I guess.
Stinks like a girl.
Isn't his passive, like, extra public order or something? Does he naturally have that? Can't tell.
What now?
God, it's gonna take so long to run out of this place too.
Queek. Clan Moors. Need more trophies, yes. Set tails to scamp a march. Run, fools!
This is going to drop a little bit. Guess I can set this over to public order also, but like Queek is giving 8. Like +8 right now in terms of public order. As soon as I step out of here, there's going to be a rebellion, and I don't want to sit there for that long.
I had taken.
So right now I'm giving 1 public order. So I could step in here and get more public order next turn. Maybe I just have to wait here. Or I can go over here and I'm going to have to kill this rebellion and then run back over the other place and kill the other rebellion. We're going to have to play some rebellion ping pong here probably for a second or two. Doomglade, where is this going to be? It's public order. Alright. I can't afford to hire a lord to just kill these rebellions down here. That really sucks how it won't let you raid your territory. I guess, you know, they don't want you power leveling your champions early on. to exploit that. I just want to get rid of the provincial instability. The assassin only giving one public order is kind of annoying. I mean, maybe I should have waited, I don't know. They know what I want to do. But we can't do it just yet. And what is this? Is that Arc on the Black? Yeah. Oh, these are battle sites. That does look cool, kind of the Desert of the Dead sort of thing. Oh, that's pretty sweet that they have, in the Savage Orc territory, have like these savage totems. Anyways, alright.
Most masterful of masters. Where shadow, horned rat.
That's only for, yeah, only for Tomb Kings.
Skaven yaka.
Okay, yeah, the Beastmen had burned that. I'm pretty sure it was a Beastman totem or whatever there, so... Taking that down now. Now, they do have quite a bit of Untainted characters and local populace. So that's actually pretty good, because that will keep our public order high because of that corruption. That 5 corruption bonus. Okay. It already had a lot of Skaven corruption there.
Queek.
So we're gonna have to just play a little peekaboo here.
Untrusted worm.
These
Poison
rebellions.
after. What now?
Now, if I pop into this territory, though, Queek's good public order bonuses are gonna make it to where
Keep Gracia scum away.
there's no
Declare
rebellion.
this nest mine, mine.
Yeah, tax it. Force the rebellion.
Soon now.
Okay, so we can pop right to the edge here. Keep this relatively low.
We must spread our own corruption.
This will force a rebellion here in a couple of turns. Okay, so we're gonna have to dash down, so that's 1 turn. Now, if I don't tax that, that'll be 16. How much? He's giving 8. That'll take me to 86, and then plus 12. Okay, I think that'll give me 2 turns. Okay, so if I dash down here next turn,
Queek.
Need the public order. I mean, this is... I do want the slave wheel, so we're going to have to get this to tier 3, probably. But I need the public order under control. Okay, so we dash down, fight, dash back up to, like, here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. To get back over here. It's gonna be iffy. So we have 2 turns of public orders. That means it should take 2 turns of... Now we might be able to run up to this corner and like dash or do the underway through this over to here. I think that should be doable. Because underway ignores terrain, so we should be able to dash like here and underway over.
This is dark omen.
Over here. Okay, nothing special there. This, however, has the medicinal herbs or whatever. I don't think I have those yet. I can't trade with anybody. I'm pretty sure I don't have those yet. Okay. Okay, so the rest of this is fine. Sorry, I want to go up there and fight. We'll try to get a good one. We did have a good siege at the beginning. Sort of. This is just something that has to happen, though. I mean, we've got to stabilize this area. We don't want to have to run back down here. And then we'll make a move on Queek. 8 peaks, so I have to go through the greenskins first. Greenskins look like they're getting a bit weaker. You saw on the power meter there.
I do not care about dead things. Talk, speak if you can.
Oh, wow. Straight up, huh? Well, I guess we're dealing with Khemri now. Hopefully they don't beeline straight for me and knock out my capital. Well, so much for heading north. Oh, I can do a trade route, though, I think, with the Dune Kingdoms now, because I just got Casa Bor, we'll have a trade route. And the fact that I am fighting... Please tell me there's not like a 20 stack sitting right here. Not yet, but they are close. So we should be able to do... Yeah, we can do trade with them now. And they like that we're at war with Khemri.
Look upon my eternal form.
Oh yeah, they want to do a trade agreement now.
With great power.
See if they'll pay us for that. They're not going to pay us for it. They like it, but 300. Sure.
You disobey.
Oh. Okay, we'll just take a normal trade agreement.
I agree.
We could do like a military alliance or something. Now, we're not able to trade much of our goods to them because they don't have many towns or anything. So yeah, we're probably trading like 40%, which is not great. But now we do have, I know we have iron available somewhere. Obsidian's in our main town. Okay, we can get obsidian. Let's see. We're about to get the herbs. I think we have, do we have marbles in there? So we can like, we can't get to the obsidian here. I mean, it's possible that I should be getting this. But I just can't delete any of these things. I guess I could get rid of the weapons burrow here. If I got rid of the weapons burrow, I could build it over here instead of the scavenge pile. I guess that's possible. Yeah, because I need to build this stuff up, these covert choke points, if we're going to be going to war with people, because that is that's really necessary. Okay, so let's go ahead and get rid of this. Get rid of the scavenge pile. I probably should have made that switch a while ago. I was being greedy. I would really like to get the obsidian, but that's on the greedy side. What else do we have in terms of getting the eggs already? I thought I had iron somewhere. Yeah, right here's iron. Arc or whatever. Get rid of that. We'll grab iron. Help out a little bit. Can't quite get all the way down there, so let's just dash. I want to get right in their face. Well, we did get an interesting occurrence here, kind of near the end of this episode. So we should be able to... No, it's not. That's no good. Okay. Public order. Public order everywhere so that we can leave this place.
Patchy fur, not trusted yet.
Yeah, we're gonna have to come over here and then pop under over here and then try to get back up here. If they take this out, so be it. I mean, this is just kind of a cute expedition. It'd be nice to have that food, but Jesus, this food problem is severe.
Pan needs new, better rulers.
Is that right, Sadie? Sadie says, yeah, sure, whatever. I don't know, I looked at her too much, now she wants to come over here. Is that right, Sadie? You want to come over here? Yeah. And I was just going to do one episode here, but now I feel like I have to do a second one because of this this new development. I want to at least fight Henry once here, just kind of see what's up.
More on your bones I shall if you make offer butter I hate.
Defensive alliance? I mean, these guys are pretty weak. Like, they're not gonna run past Henry to help me with the greenskins if the greenskins come at me. Ooh, the greenskins are taking more stuff over here, though, I think. No, it looks like they've lost a lot of their territory up here, though. Maybe. Looks like they have this and they have this. Huh. Getting interesting. Alright, what are they calling? They're not a major power. I mean, they're gonna get wiped out by somebody here in a little bit, probably. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna crush them, and then I guess we're gonna have to double back over here and get rid of this, and then we should have all of this stabilized. It's just the food is gonna be an issue, but hopefully we can get all of that under control here soon, and we'll start fighting these guys. I mean, I guess we have to go through these guys now. We may never get up here to Gate Peaks. We'll see, but yeah, we have to because these guys are fighting us. So, anyways, we'll figure it out next episode. So, thank you very much. Have a good day, and I'll see you next time.